Hello, royal enthusiasts, and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss the fascinating world of royal news and insights. Today, we have a truly captivating story that delves deep into the dynamics of the royal family, specifically a moment that involved the Duchess of Edinburgh, Sophie Wessex, and the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle. You might have heard bits and pieces about the relationship between these two royal women, but today we're revealing a more intimate, behind-the-scenes moment that will leave you thinking, how did it all go wrong? What started as a warm and welcoming gesture from Sophie, offering her support and advice to Meghan, quickly turned into silence. After an initial meeting, Sophie was left waiting for a response, which never came. Was this an innocent case of miscommunication, or was there more to the story than meets the eye? What does this tell us about the larger dynamics between the royal family members, especially when it comes to new members who are transitioning into their new royal roles? So, grab your cup of tea, settle in, and let's explore this royal mystery. But before we dive deep, please take a moment to like this video and share your thoughts in the comments below. We can't wait to hear from you. Before we dive into the story at hand, let's take a quick look at who Sophie really is in the royal family and why this particular incident is so significant. Recently, the Duchess of Edinburgh, Sophie Wessex, celebrated her 60th birthday, marking a significant milestone in both her personal and royal journey. Sophie has become known as the royal family's secret weapon. In recent years, she's emerged as one of the most respected and dedicated members of the firm. Her tireless work ethic and unflinching commitment to her royal duties have earned her admiration both within the family and among the public. But Sophie's journey into royal life wasn't always smooth sailing. She wasn't born into the royal family and had to adapt to the rigorous protocols and expectations once she married Prince Edward in 1999. But despite these challenges, Sophie has been able to carve out a unique role for herself, focusing on causes such as gender equality, children's welfare, and supporting various charities. Sophie's commitment to these issues is not only admirable, but has also earned her a reputation as a modern, approachable royal who remains grounded while still fulfilling her duties to the monarchy. When Meghan Markle joined the royal family by marrying Prince Harry in 2018, there was a wave of curiosity about how she would fit in. Coming from a completely different background, Meghan had no prior experience in navigating the complex world of royal life. And for all of her charm and poise, it was clear that Meghan needed support in adjusting to her new life and responsibilities as a duchess. Enter Sophie Wessex. Sophie, with her own experience of transitioning from an outsider to a trusted royal, seemed like the perfect person to offer guidance. Insiders close to the royal family shared that Sophie was among the first to offer her help to Meghan. According to reports from The Sun, shortly after Meghan's wedding, Sophie extended an invitation for a private one-on-one meeting with the Duchess of Sussex. The idea was simple: to offer support, advice, and share her experience of what it's like to transition from a private citizen to a member of the royal family. The pair met and spent hours talking, with Sophie offering advice on everything from royal expectations to how to handle public scrutiny. Sophie was kind, patient, and empathetic, attributes that Meghan would have likely appreciated, given her high profile and challenging new life. During their meeting, Meghan reportedly had many questions about the royal life, and Sophie, recognizing the difficulty of the transition, answered them generously. Sophie shared her own personal experience of adjusting to royal life, how she learned to navigate the sometimes complicated dynamics within the royal family, how to balance her personal life with public duties, and how to manage the intense media scrutiny that inevitably comes with being a part of the firm. An insider revealed that Sophie found Meghan to be likable and engaging, with a genuine curiosity about life in the royal family. Sophie, recognizing the challenges Meghan would face, gently encouraged her to reach out if she ever needed further advice or support. Everything seemed to be going well. Sophie had offered Meghan a hand of friendship, and Meghan appeared to be receptive, eager to learn from Sophie's experiences. Sophie left the meeting feeling optimistic about the possibility of fostering a meaningful connection with Meghan, believing that their relationship could evolve into one of mutual respect and understanding. But then, something unexpected happened. After that initial meeting, Sophie heard nothing further from Meghan. Despite offering her time, guidance, and support, Sophie never received any follow-up. In fact, it seemed as though Meghan had no intention of continuing their relationship. This silence came as a shock to Sophie, who had been so generous in offering help. Sophie, known for her discretion and patience, was surprised by the lack of response. An insider close to the royal family shared that Sophie had been hoping to build a stronger connection with Meghan, especially considering the struggles Meghan had faced in adjusting to royal life. But after that meeting, Sophie was left with no further communication from the Duchess of Sussex. Perhaps most surprising of all was the fact that Meghan didn't reciprocate Sophie's gesture by extending an invitation to visit her at Frogmore Cottage, where the Sussexes were living at the time. Sophie had hoped that, after their heartfelt conversation, Meghan might return the favour by inviting her over, but that never materialised. This unexpected silence raised a lot of questions about the relationship between Sophie and Meghan. What caused this break in communication? Was it simply a case of miscommunication, or did their differing approaches to royal life play a role? Sophie's approach to royal duties has always been one of humility and service. She's never sought the limelight, preferring instead to work quietly behind the scenes. Sophie's royal life has been marked by a steadfast commitment to her family and her causes, without the drama and public confrontation that have often surrounded other members of the family. On the other hand, Meghan Markle has always been more public-facing. Her journey through royal life has been filled with challenges, but she has often chosen to speak out about her experiences, even when those experiences have involved public criticism. Meghan's more outspoken approach to her royal role and her desire to carve out a separate identity from the rest of the family has made her a more polarising figure. It's possible that these contrasting styles played a role in the lack of connection between Sophie and Meghan. Sophie's desire for a private, supportive relationship may not have aligned with Meghan's more public-facing approach. Sophie, who has always preferred to stay behind the scenes, may have found it difficult to navigate the media attention that often surrounds Meghan, who has chosen to use her platform to speak out on various issues. Despite this particular incident, Sophie's legacy within the royal family continues to grow. As she celebrated her 60th birthday, Sophie has become a more influential figure, not just because of her royal duties, but also due to her advocacy for causes like gender equality and children's welfare. Sophie's commitment to these causes has made her one of the most respected royals, and she continues to be a driving force within the royal family. On the other hand, Meghan Markle's journey remains a complicated one. While she and Prince Harry have stepped away from royal duties, Meghan continues to use her platform to speak out on social justice issues, women's rights, and her experiences as a member of the royal family. Her journey has not been easy, and it's clear that the dynamics within the royal family continue to evolve as she and Harry establish their own path. While the story of Sophie and Meghan may seem like a small moment in the grand scheme of things, it offers a fascinating glimpse into the complexities of royal life and relationships. Sophie's genuine offer to help Meghan was met with silence, and the lack of a return invitation left Sophie wondering what went wrong. Perhaps it was a case of different expectations, contrasting approaches to royal life, or just a simple misunderstanding. Whatever the reason, this incident serves as a reminder that even the most well-meaning gestures can sometimes go unnoticed or unreciprocated in the royal family. We want to hear your thoughts on this intriguing royal story. What do you think caused the rift between Sophie and Meghan? Was it simply a miscommunication, or do you think there were deeper issues at play? Could this be a case of two very different royal approaches clashing? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We can't wait to discuss this further with you. And before you go, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a royal update. Your support means the world to us. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.